Hey everyone, today is the 11th of August 2015 and this is Tech Roundup Now with today's news. First of all, Kim.com, don't trust Mega, I'm launching Mega 3.0. Kim.com has warned that the New Zealand government has now covert control of cloud storage service Mega, so it's going to launch a third iteration of the site. The German-born entrepreneur, would-be politician, evader of US lawmakers and sometime electronica musician made the statement in a wide-ranging interview with Slashdot users. dotcom's original hosting service, MegaUpload, had its servers wiped clean before US authorities launched an effort to have him extradited on charges of hosting and encouraging the upload of stolen media. A lawsuit followed, but this did not deter the larger-than-life character from launching MegaUpload's successor, Mega, designed to be faster and more secure than any competitor on the market. Believing that in a post-Edward Snowden world the demand for encrypted service would spike, he also promised an encrypted messaging service. We want to make encryption easy for everybody so you don't have to think about how it works, it just happens in the background, he said at the time, but all those dreams look dashed for now. My non-compete clause is running out at the end of the year and I will create a mega competitor that is completely open source and non-profit, similar to the Wikipedia model. I want to give everyone free, unlimited and encrypted cloud storage with the help of donations from the community to keep things going. Second, we have the UK to trial under-road wireless charging for EVs this year. Plug-in charging infrastructures like Tesla's supercharging network are currently helping drive the adoption of electric vehicles, also known as EVs, but the UK government is already looking towards a future where charging is also possible on the move. Highways England today announced its plan to start off-road testing of wireless charging tech that could allow EVs and hybrids to travel much longer distances on the UK's major roads without needing to refuel. Trials are expected to start before the end of the year, just as soon as the right vehicle and underroad tech to replicate motorway conditions has been sourced. These would run for around 16 to 18 months, after which the hope is to progress to testing the wireless charging infrastructure on real roads. The UK government has committed £500 million, which is roughly $780 million, to the project over the next 5 years, and the off-road trials follow a substantial feasibility study conducted by Highways England. It looked into everything from how the infrastructure could be installed under the UK's major roads, how existing EVs and hybrids could be retrofitted to take advantage of it, and what specific type of dynamic wireless power transfer could be used. Through the trials are said to be the first of their kind, in that the end goal is to install it along major roads. Highways England has a lot of prior art to take inspiration from. Qualcomm's Halo wireless charging tech was once earmarked for Formula E racetracks, for example, and South Korea already has electrical buses run on wireless charging routes. Google gets an overhaul and a new CEO, Sundar Pichai. Google founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin have started a new collection of companies called Alphabet, and it includes Google. That's right, now there's a company bigger than Google. In a letter to investors, Page outlined Alphabet and the changes this new organisation will bring, including the appointment of a new Google CEO, Sundar Pichai. Page is now CEO of Alphabet, while Brin is president. Alphabet comprises Google and other companies that have been housed under its primary coloured umbrella, including the X-Lab, which is building delivery drones, investment arms Ventures and Capital, and health-focused events Calico and Life Sciences. This new Google is a bit slimmed down with companies that are pretty far afield of our main internet products contained in Alphabet instead, Page writes. Alphabet puts a lot of power in Brin and Page's hands. As Page explains it, in general, our model is to have a strong CEO who runs each business, with Sergey and me in service to them as needed. We will rigorously handle capital allocation and work to make sure each business is executing well. We'll also make sure we have a great CEO for each business and will determine their compensation. Page and Brin will provide Google's financial information separately from Alphabet's in its Q4 results. Page says, to be clear, Google is now a wholly owned subsidiary under Alphabet. For investors, Alphabet Inc. replaces Google Inc. in the public sector, and all Google shares will automatically convert into the same number of Alphabet shares, including all current rights. Current Google Chief Business Officer Omid Kerestani will transition to a new role as advisor to both Alphabet and Google. According to the new company's SEC filing, YouTube, for its part, remains under Google and remains its own CEO, Susan Wojcicki. I should add that we are not intending for this to be a big consumer brand related products. The whole point is that Alphabet companies should have independence and develop their own brands, Page says. As for the name, Page adds that language is at the core of Google search, plus it means alphabet. Alpha is investment return above benchmark. And lastly, Firefox version 40 set to roll with new Windows 10 feature. Firefox has hit a new landmark today with the release of version 40. The biggest change is improved Windows 10 compatibility. Even though previous versions of Firefox certainly work fine with Microsoft's new OS, instead the changes are mostly aesthetic to bring the browser in line with Windows 10 design and make it easier to use on a touchscreen. For instance, the close buttons on tabs are now bigger so that they're easier to use on a touchscreen, and the address bar has bigger fonts. It also has revised tab strips and toolbars plus a custom Windows 10 theme. Other new features focus on security, including extra protection against risky downloads and warnings for unsigned extensions that will be blocked completely in Firefox 41. It's also bringing better support for your computer graphics, which will result in smoother scrolling animations. The updates have been pushed to all browsers over the next few days. That's all from Tech Roundup Now. Have a nice day.